A year ago today, darts lost its greatest legend, Eric Bristow. Every sport has one, an absolute genius of the game whose character then transcends it, larger than life. The crafty Cockney was just that guy, an all-timer. And on social media a year later, the tributes are still pouring in. There really is only one Eric Bristow today on High Roller Radio. The list of his accomplishments is a long one, too numerous to mention here, but let's just say this. 5 times a world champion, ranked world number 1 a record 6 times, won the World Masters 5 times, the World Cup singles 4 times, 70 career titles in all. Enough said. Pure skill, pure personality, and with him as the face of the game, darts rose to prominence. It became a worldwide spectator sport. Bristow suffered a heart attack last year, fittingly at the darts, the Premier League in Liverpool. The news broke during the Daryl Gurney-Peter Wright match. Play was halted, and fans throughout the Echo Arena paid their respects. It was an emotional tribute. There's only one Eric Bristow they were singing, with his face on the big screen and not a dry eye backstage. 1 year on, tweeted the PDC, remembering one of its founding members. A year ago today, said Joe Williams, I experienced one of the saddest nights in my life. Darts misses you every day, Eric. Time has flown, said Kevin Painter. Good mates with Bristow, still sorely misses him. Hope you're resting well, my friend, he said. The artist, incidentally, posted this on April 5th last year. Even when she was only 6, he said, my daughter knew Eric was the main man. A year has passed and you are missed no less, Eric Bristow. That from commentator Chris Mason. Rest in peace, pal. Wow, time flies, said Alan Morgan. Greatest personality in darts ever. Won't be another character like that, added Tony Ansel, the Wizard of Odds. Had the privilege to watch him from 1976, he said, in Paddington when he was just 19 and unknown. His sidekick asked me who was the best player in the world, and before I could answer, he pointed to Eric and said, it's him, mate. It's him. Thinking of the Big E today, said the Big B. High praise from fellow darting legend Bobby George, the one and only Eric Bristow, MBE. Still seems strange not to see you anymore, said Colin Lloyd. The name will live forever in the world of darts. Hashtag 5 times world champ. 3-time world champion John Lowe was thinking along the same lines. Still seems strange, he said. 1 year on, Eric, and I remember it as if it was yesterday. This from referee Paul Hinks. Sadly missed, mate. But it's not just fellow greats and PDC colleagues paying tribute. The younger generation is as well. Guys like Henry Cheil, part of the new generation of darts. He offered up a toast to the man himself, Eric Bristow. Thank you for everything, he said. How the heck has it been a year, asked Warren Allsworth, a much-missed genius. His take on some recent incidents in darts would have been hilarious. Could you imagine Brissy dissecting Gerwin Price v. Gary Anderson at the Grand Slam? A year ago, we lost a genius, a character, and an absolute legend. The truth right there from Daniel Thorpe. The Maverick is what Jack Alexander calls him. Jack posting a picture of himself alongside the crafty Cockney. Will cherish the photo forever, he said. The word legend is banded around too easy, but he was one. To paraphrase John O'Hara, speaking of George Gershwin's death, tweeted John Rawling, Eric Bristow may be dead, but I don't have to believe it if I don't want to. Always with darts fans and players, I am so glad I knew him. Ian Roberts paying his respects this way. The Eric Bristow Flight Collection. Dave Whitcomb was also paying tribute. These were his first company-made darts, he said. Duro. Eric Bristow was only 60 when he passed away, a number he hit so often at the dartboard. The treble 20, definitely his friend. And so was Kevin Painter. Last word to the artist, who was at the service a year ago. It was an honor to be at a great man's funeral today, he said, to see the legend get the send-off he deserved. And then he raised his glass, something I think we should all do today. If you love the darts, raise a glass to Eric Bristow and say thank you, sir. Legends never die, and there really is only one Eric Bristow today on High Roller Radio.